So we will start off with, we'll do sit writing last because that's where the content comes in, and we'll basically craft out a piece of situational writing. We'll start off with your homework first, okay? We did some vocab MCQs, right? So vocab MCQs, it is polite to what your opponent after you have lost a game. So since Giselle, you play basketball, so it's polite to what your opponent after you have lost a game.
Congratulate.
Yes, I think that is a display of sportsmanship. Okay, in your case, probably sportswomanship. Okay, because it's not time to be sour and feeling like a sore loser, right? So you want to be able to be polite enough to be matured enough to congratulate your opponent. Yeah. So compliment basically means praising, right? You want to praise. Of course, you can compliment, yes. Then of course, comment is basically giving comments, right? You're giving your own responses, basically. Comments is responses. And I think greeting, you probably will know that greeting is like, for example, you greet your teacher, right, in school. So basically giving your regards to them. Okay, so basically that's it for question 1. Now let's take a look at question 2. Question 2, in life, the what of fame and money makes many people want to win at all costs. Okay, so in this case, who's next? Giselle answered the first question, right? Okay, so Giselle will call someone else.
Liana.
That's to keep you on your toes, yeah? Okay, Liana, next. Liana, what is your answer for this?
A.
Okay. A, the pleasure of fame and money. Usually for fame and money, of course, sometimes fame and money brings you pleasure. But it's something, okay, of fame and money. So it's like collectively fame and money. And this thing, so this is actually the subject. Okay, this thing makes many people want to win at all costs. I mean, it's a good thing if you want to win, but if you want to win at all costs, sometimes it might not be a good thing, right? Okay, so the pleasure that makes you want to win, I think pleasure is not strong enough a word. So it has to be,
C.
yes, it's the allure. So what does allure mean? It means the quality of being. It's not just pleasure, like simple pleasures, right? It's really powerful, powerfully attractive and fascinating. So it's so fascinating and so powerful that you're really drawn to it. And that is the reason why it makes people want to win at all costs. Okay? Right? So pleasure, I suppose actually I've seen your answers, your responses. I think quite a handful of you chose pleasure. Secure, I think is not some people might feel security with fame, but I think secure is not the word that you will associate with fame as well. Okay? Most of the time. Yeah, so therefore the best answer would be allure. Okay. Now, my fiance has suddenly started to receive an excessive amount of what emails? Who was the last person just now? Liana, right? Okay, so Liana, can you call someone else?
Jarusha.
Jerusha wanted to volunteer. I see her raising her hands. Okay, so Jerusha, which one is the answer?
B.
Yeah, spam emails, basically emails which you do not expect to come in, but come in, and sometimes come in an excessive amount. So it might be the same email on the same content, but it comes in like five at a time. Okay, so solicited, I think solicited is when you ask for something. Okay, you ask for or you try to obtain. Yeah, okay. Although yes, in the email we have trash bin, right? So sometimes we actually redirect our email into the trash, or sometimes we just delete it and it will just go into the trash. But we do not use trash as a term to describe email. Okay? Yeah, so therefore the answer is B, spam. Okay, who was the person just now? Jerusha. Okay, Jerusha, call someone else.
Yunxuan.
Yunxuan. Okay, Yunxuan, the extra keys on this keyboard are used by video gamers to perform certain what when they play.
Functions.
Very good. Yes. Okay, I think this is really close, but the thing is if it is for keyboard, okay, it performs a certain function. Basically what its functions and roles are very similar. It's just whether or not it suits the context. Yeah. Of course, specialty is something like you have an area of study. Okay. And even sometimes you visit restaurants, you will see, oh, the chef's specialty, right? The chef's specialty means it's an area whereby he really is very skillful because he probably has devoted a lot of time and effort onto doing it until an extent whereby he becomes an expert. Okay, Jerusha, where are you? Jerusha. Okay, maybe she went toilet. Oh, you're back. Okay. All right. Okay. So then, yes, functions is basically like, for example, when you learn science, the functions of the different plant parts. So what is the role that they play? Okay, but in this case, actually, these two are synonyms. It's just whether or not they fit the context better. Okay. And objectives are mostly like your aim. Okay, what is your aim? What is your objective? Like, for example, today's lesson objective is to cover situational writing. Okay, so that's our aim for today. Yeah. Okay, next one. If you wish to know more, just visit our website too. Yunshan was the last person. Okay, so Yunshan, can you call someone else?
Liana.
Liana. Okay. Back to Liana. It's like holding. Oh no, not Liana. That was Jerusha. Jerusha is like holding a stuffed animal. Okay, Liana. No, that's not a stuffed animal. Liana, what do you think is the answer?
A.
A. Okay, to retrieve information. Very good. Okay. Okay, to retract basically means to draw back. Okay, is to draw back, like for example, allegations. Like when someone accuse you of something, right? You want to withdraw things that you find untrue or unjustifiable. Okay,
I
so draw back.
kind of write the meanings.
You wrote the meanings down?
No, the past meanings from the
Oh, the past meanings. Oh, just now that one, is it? You need time now. Was it the previous
I
slide? You
cannot
need
see.
another one?
No, I search Google.
Oh, you search Google. Okay, okay. I thought you wanted to copy down the meaning. Yeah. Okay, so that's A.
Now can you see?
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. Any questions so far? Everybody's good? I like your display pic, Liana.
I kind okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think this one is pretty much it. It's quite basically this is the thing that you should be retrieving, right? So retrieve. Okay. And what else is there? Yeah, retract is drawback, right? Restore can mean like, for example, if a building were to undergo restoration, means you want to repair. Okay, maybe it's a very old building already, you want to restore it. But restore can also refer to bring back or to re-establish something. Maybe it's a practice, maybe it's
To
a
put back.
sorry, Liana?
Is it to put back existence?
Yeah, bring it back to its previous existence. Yeah, is to restore. A lot of time they try to restore old buildings or old artifacts, right? Restoration. Okay. Now, next one. Okay, who was the last person? Liana. Okay, Liana, call someone to read the passage, please.
Giselle.
Giselle. Okay, Giselle. Can you please read this paragraph?
Many of us today rely heavily on the internet and social media platforms to communicate with others. However, the convenience that these platforms provide to our lifestyles also exposes us to new risks.
Very good. Okay, which one do you think is the answer, Giselle?
B.
B, very good. Okay, so the error with this is the spelling error, right? So convenience, that's B. Convenience is a noun. This is incorrect spelling. Spelling is wrong. This is, okay, this is an adjective. Okay, so it's a convenient place to go. So it's an adjective. What kind of place is that? It describes the place, right? It's a convenient place. Okay, and this one, there's no such word as well, right? So that is it. Okay, any questions with this paragraph? Rely heavily means you really need to depend, right? Rely basically means you depend on. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Okay, so rely heavily means to depend heavily on the internet and the social media platforms to communicate with others. So how many of you actually use social media? Must be Yun because she put a sun there. Hmm? No? Yeah, I think there are always two sides to the story. All right, sometimes there are advantages, sometimes there are disadvantages. And we can have a discussion on social media later, yeah? Okay, let's continue reading first, yeah? The last person was Giselle. Giselle, can you call someone else?
Jerusha.
Jerusha.
Cyberbullying is one of the such risks since the internet has become an important part of our lives. Unlike traditional bullying, cyberbullying does not require physical confrontation. Wait, I shouldn't read that much, right?
Yes, you should. No, okay, I think we'll just take a pause here. Fine. Okay, we'll leave it to someone else to read later, huh? Because it's a relatively short passage, so we should give others a chance. Okay, now, since the internet has become very good, this is actually present perfect tense. Right, and the subject we're referring to, there must always be subject-verb agreement. The subject we're referring to is the internet. Okay, but because it's present perfect tense, this one is in its base form. That's why it's become be. Okay, and we're talking about cyberbullying here. Cyberbullying is something that I feel I feel is a little bit cowardly because they are hiding behind the scenes and doing a lot of things that may hurt people. In fact, there are cases whereby people actually committed suicide, right? Because of the pressure and the stress that they had to undergo because of cyberbullying. Okay, so it's a very real issue, and I think it's good that you're being aware also at this earlier stage of life. After all, you're already primary 5. I'm sure your school has spoken about that before as well, right? On the use of internet, cyberbullying, and all these things. Even if they have not, eventually when you're in Set 1 and 2, they will also cover during the character and citizenship education. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's start from here. Jerusha, call someone else.
Liana.
Diana, okay.
A cyberbully can threaten his victim as long as he has access to the internet. Also, since many platforms do not run checks on users' identity, a cyberbully can